instead of tossing and turning late at night. You might as well watch a stress-relieving RV snow camping video. It's a blessing for those who suffer from insomnia at night, guaranteed to help you drift into sweet dreams after watching. Today, I bet your right foot is resting on your left foot. Or you're lying on your side, scrolling through videos. All right, enough chit-chat. Let's get straight into tonight's bedtime story. In the deep winter of Fruljord, a heavy snowstorm was raging. Old Ma brought his wife and daughter and drove into this extremely cold land to experience true extreme cold camping. The harsh blizzard blurred the RV's visibility, leaving them no choice but to drive into a clearing in the forest on the right. They decided to set up tonight's campsite here. Considering the extreme blizzard conditions, the RV's 4 tires had to remain on the same level. This step required constant adjustment. As soon as he got out, Old Ma eagerly shoveled away the snow. He then unfolded and installed the retractable steps. At this moment, the blizzard continued to rage, but Old Ma had long since grown accustomed to such low-temperature environments. His daughter, who also loved the snow, slowly pushed open the door. With a touch and a look, the interior space was far larger than imagined. The interior facilities were fully equipped. Even the heating system was integrated with hidden compartments. However, Old Ma's heavy-duty RV held even more hidden surprises. He slowly opened the rear door of the vehicle. The rear door could then be used perfectly as a ceiling. Next, he pulled down the transparent windproof curtains around it and secured them to the rear connection points. In such an extremely cold blizzard environment, this heavy-duty RV finally revealed its complete form before Old Ma. In the extreme blizzard conditions, the RV perfectly conveyed a sense of security to Old Ma. Old Ma took out tables and chairs from the storage compartment. His capable wife took charge of organizing the interior living facilities. Old Ma was responsible for the RV's safety equipment. He climbed onto the roof of the vehicle, preparing to clear the accumulated snow, to prevent the snow buildup from blocking the exhaust vents. In such extreme blizzard conditions, it was essential to stockpile sufficient fuel in advance to continuously provide heat for the RV. Outside, the temperature had dropped to below -30 degrees Celsius. Fierce winds howled outside, yet inside Old Ma's RV, it felt like spring. Above the cab was a modified sleeping area. At night, they could even admire the starry sky through the window. Although the space wasn't very large, it gave their daughter a strong sense of security. Outside, the wind roared fiercely, blowing the snow into slanted lines. Meanwhile, the family of 3 was warmly preparing to showcase their cooking skills indoors. They took out beef from the cabinet with a built-in cooling system and poured it into a clay pot. It was placed above the fireplace to simmer. The family of 3 waited inside the cozy RV for dinner to finish cooking. As the sky gradually darkened, the temperature dropped sharply as well. The sky outside slowly turned into the blue hour. Snow was still falling outside at this moment. The dusk lights and the white ground enhanced the warm atmosphere of the family. The indoor temperature had reached 20 degrees Celsius. Feeling slightly warm, Old Ma opened a window to let some air in. At this moment, the family of 3 was living harmoniously inside the RV, with a lovely daughter and a virtuous wife by his side. This was the life old Ma had always pursued. The aroma of meat from the clay pot filled the entire living area. When it was almost ready to serve, they added a bowl of chickpeas. The pitch-black environment outside made the indoor warmth stand out even more. While waiting for dinner to finish cooking, the family could also step outside to feel the snow. In the evening blizzard, the snowflakes were blown into slanted lines by the wind. Yet this was exactly what the family longed for. In the freezing conditions outside, the RV's exterior had frozen into icicles. Feeling the chill, the family quickly returned to the RV and began tonight's dinner. Next, they served the beef that had been stewed for 2.5 hours. 3 steaming plates of dinner were placed on the table. The family of 3 enjoyed their delicious meal. Under the warm yellow light, the sense of happiness was even stronger. After dinner, old Ma stepped out of the RV. Eagerly, he tested the snowfall depth. It was nearly 30 centimeters deep. The RV was already covered in thick snow. By now, dense icicles had formed at the rear of the vehicle. Old Ma climbed onto the roof again, continuously clearing away the accumulated snow. After returning to the RV, he laid a thick sleeping bag on the sofa. He then called his daughter to sleep on the sofa and said goodnight to her. Finally, he and his wife climbed into the small bed above the cab to rest. If you've watched until here, I hope you too can enjoy a wonderful night's sleep.